Okay, understanding the concept of division. I always told my kiddos that in fourth grade, we start out easy, so the first day is simple, and that's because this day is going to be more third grade division, which is just understanding what it means to divide. Tomorrow, then we start into real fourth grade division. I would tell them, if I told y'all to divide a bag of candy, I like how that says bad of candy. If I wanted you to divide a bag of candy, I want some synonyms. And before you start shouting them out, let's talk about that word synonym. What does it mean if I want a synonym? S, yeah, you want a word that means the same. So, if I said, I want you to divide the bag of candy up, what would it mean? Share, that's a good word. Kids will probably say split. They might even come up with separate. And one they may not come up with, and they may shout others that work. I would try to see if they remember that word. What's that word that when we did the multiplication, and like I gave you 72 and you had to split it 72. Do you remember what method this is? They may if you repeated the word a lot, but if not, it means to distribute. S-T-U-S-T-R-U, bute, B-U-T-E. Distribute. I always take a few minutes to talk about distribute. If I asked you to distribute my papers, distribute means to separate my papers. If I said to distribute the bag of candy, I mean split it up, share it. I use that a lot throughout the whole year in fourth grade, like distribute yourself in line. Well, that means to separate in line. And now I'm like, is that misspelled? Distribute. Check all my spelling, but you know what I mean. All right, so one thing we have to know is when we're dividing that this large number is our whole number, and we're going to write it one time. So 16 is our whole amount. W-H-O-L-E, whole, as in a whole pizza. And in division, it means we are going to separate 16 into groups of 4. So I want you to put that division symbol and 4 together and write groups of. And one of those keywords, if you remember in third grade, and you're going to see it in fourth, is the word each. When you see that division or multiplication symbol, you're talking about each group. So if I were going to write it in a division house, it'd be 16 divided by groups of 4. That means groups. Multiplication is repeated groups. Now you can draw any which way, basically, as long as you draw 16 whole objects, but we're gonna draw neat rows of 4s. Why 4s? Because that's my division number, that's my divisor. So whatever you decide, check marks or dots, I do check marks, watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna make 4, I want you all to do that. Now in division, if I grabbed a bag of candy and I just grabbed a handful and put it on Catherine's desk, and then grabbed some and put it on Kevin's, and then some on Ashley's, and then some on Amanda's. What happens if I'm not counting? Well, Catherine could end up with 5 pieces, and Kevin 2, and Amanda might have 7, and Ashley might have 1. And what are you going to hear when you do division like that? Yeah, you're going to hear, that's not fair. So a big thing in math division is that it has to be fair. It has to be equal. This is huge. Fair share. How can I make sure that I keep drawing where it is fair and equal? Well, I'll just keep drawing groups of 4 until I say 16. So right now we have 4, right? Start a new row and let's count. That would make 5, 6, I want to hear you, 7, 8. Are they in nice fair rows? Fair columns? Yes. Is this 16 whole marks? No, so we keep going. We have 8, so start a new row. 9, y'all should be counting as you draw. 10, 11, 12, new row. 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16, look at my paper, 16 whole marks. And we divided them into groups of 4. Now, when you're doing division and you say 16 divided by 4 is blank, what you're asking is how many groups of 4 did you make? Well, let me see. Watch me, y'all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 4. So my division answer is 4. Y'all write that now. Y'all go ahead and circle your groups of 4. And I would get up while they're doing that just to make sure they have all your notes. Dojo them if they're doing it right. Dojo if they're taking, answering. Get them participating. All right, what do we call it when we have equal rows like this? Equal columns. It's not an area model because it has spaces. This is called an array. And this is why my kids were always, always, always good at vocabularies, because even though I'm not teaching arrays, anything you've taught, bring it back. You got to read it, write it, say it like 50 times for them to actually learn it and not just memorize it. This is 4 groups of 4, which equals 16. All right, let's read this equation. Remember, it's an equation because it has an equal sign. Let's write equation. EQUA. It's trying to say equal. But shin, T-I-O-N. In math, when you have a punctuation, a sentence with punctuation, number sentence or equal equation. Let's read this. 27 divided by 3 equals blank. Well, in 4th grade, you're going to see it like this. 27 divided by 3 equals something on top, blank. Well, what's our whole amount? How many whole objects are we talking about? 27. And if I look back over here, the division symbol is like each group. So we have 27 whole objects, but they're going to have groups of 3. Well, instead of check marks, let's use dots. 1, 2, 3. Y'all make 3. Now, I want it to be fair, otherwise someone's going to go, that's not fair. So to make it easy, we're going to draw groups of 3 until we have a whole 27 circles. So let's start again. We have 3, so this will be 4, 5, 6. Is that 27? No, start again. Count it loud. 7, 8, 9. Is that 27? No, keep going. 10, 11, 12, new row. 13, 14, 15, new row. 16, 17, 18, new row. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm going to start over here. 25, 26, 27. 27 whole objects. And what are we splitting them into? Yes, 3, but what I want this word. Yeah, groups of 3. Let's go back and circle how many groups of 3. Y'all circle on your paper. I'm going to circle on mine. Like there's 1. Y'all ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 27 divided into groups of 3 makes a total of 9. And that's because 9 times 3 is 27. Division and multiplication are BFFs. They're the fact family. All right, over here. Read me the equation with the equal sign. 19 divided by 6 equals blank. Good. In 4th grade, you're going to see it like this. 19 divided by 6 equals blank. I want y'all to write that. All right. So what's my whole amount? 19 or 6? Yes, 19. Good. We've got 19 whole objects. And what are we doing with them? We're dividing them into 6. So what does that mean? Use one of my synonyms. Yes, we're splitting 19 into 6. Ooh, distributing 19 objects into 6. All right, well, to make sure it's fair share, I'm going to draw groups of 6 until I say 19. I like check. Let's do X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Made that 6, right? I'm gonna keep going until I say what? Good, 19. But I want to make it fair. So here's 6. Keep counting. 7, 8. You should be drawing on your paper. 9. Counting. 10, 11, 12. I can tell that that's a new row, so start again. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. One more makes 19, right? That's not very equal, is it? In this case, we have 19 whole objects being split into 6. How many groups of 6 did we make? Let's circle. Y'all go circle your groups of 6. We see 1, 2, 3. Is this a group of 6? All right, well then don't circle it. How many whole groups do we have? 3 whole groups of 6. And you have an extra, right? When you have an extra, you need to put R. R, how many extras? 1. This dude right here is a remainder. R-E-M-A-I-N-D-E-R. I want y'all to do that. Point to him. R-E, main, M-A-I-N, der, D-E-R. What's the root word in remainder? Remain. Very good. If you remain behind, if we went on a field trip, what does it mean if you remained behind? Yeah, you were left. A remainder is a leftover. So I want y'all to write that synonym. And I'd get up and I'd go check while I'm talking. I'd keep talking while I'm looking. So if you remain behind, if you have a remainder, you have a leftover. That leftover does not fit in a fair shared group. So when you split 19 into groups of 6, look at my TV. I make 3 perfect rows of 6, R1 with 1 remainder. All right, now I'd start spot checking. So John, read me the equation. Okay, Lillian, what is the whole amount that we're going to be splitting up? 27, good. Everyone label W. And if they answer right, dojo them. Okay, Riley, what are we going to be doing with these 27 whole objects? Yes, we're going to be drawing 5. Why 5? Yeah, because we're splitting into groups of 5. Main thing is you want them saying groups of 5. All right, so you can draw with anything. I'm going to do stars. And how many stars should I draw? You might hear kids say 27. True. I am going to draw 27 whole stars. But to keep it fair, how many should I start off drawing? 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if you can't draw stars? Yeah, do check marks. They're fast. All right, to keep it fair, you don't want someone whining, I have more groups than you. Keep drawing groups of 5 until we say what? Good, 27. So here's 5. Start a new row. Everyone count while we draw. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you should be able to tell that that's equal, so start another row. 11, I should hear you counting. 12, 13, 14, 15, new row. 17, 18, 19, 20, new row. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, but I want 27. 26, 27. Uh-oh, not very fair share, huh? So how would I draw it in 4th grade? What would I write first? Yep, 27 divided by, put that division house. Divided by what? 5, true, I want a better, yes, groups of 5. Groups of 5. Even though we're dividing, ooh, I like your eyes up here, thank you, I ding them, that way they know I want, if I'm not drawing, you should be looking at the TV while I'm teaching. Even though this is division, multiplication is what runs division. Just like when we subtract 12 minus 7, I don't subtract, I think what plus 7 is 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fact family, subtract and add, well, divide and multiply. So 27 divided by groups of 5. Let's go circle all our groups of 5. We have 1, 2, y'all should be circling on yours, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not 6. That's not a group of 5, is it? So I have 5 groups of 5, right? 5 groups of 5. How much is in 5 fives? Let's count by 5s. 5, 10. Oh, I'm going to start over. I don't hear you all. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 5 groups of 5 is 25. If you subtract, what's left? 2. See him? If you are a leftover, you are a remainder, and you go right beside it. So we have 5 groups of 5 with remaining 2. We have 2 remainders. So your division answer is 5 remainder 2. Okay? Let's go to the next one. McKenna, read the equation. Good. John, what is our whole amount? Good, 26. And Landon, what are we doing with our 26? We're splitting it up by 4s. Good. What should I start drawing? What kind of picture should I draw? It's whatever you want. I think I'll draw, I don't know, I want to be different. I'll draw, squigglies. How many squigglies should I draw? 26? Yeah, 26 in all, but to keep it fair, yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what? To keep it fair, oh yeah, start another group. 5, 6, 7, 8. Maria, how am I going to know when to stop drawing groups of 4? Good, until I hit 26. So right now we're on 8, right? Start a new group. 9, 10, 11, 12, new row. 13, 14, 15, 16, new row. 17, 18, 19, 20, new row. 21, 22, 23, 24, new row. 25, 26. Are we going to have perfect groups or some leftovers or both? Yeah, both. How should I draw it over here? Yep, 26 divided by 4. Right. That's how we read it. But you know what we're really saying? Look at my TV. We're saying, how many groups of 4 can you make out of 26? I don't know. Let's go circle groups of 4. Y'all circle on your papers as we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is our division answer right now. We can make 6 whole groups of 4. Is that all 26? No. How many are in 6 groups of 4? Let's count. We know 4 plus 4 is, yeah, there's 8 right here. And another 4 plus 4 is another 8. What do I know 8 plus 8 is? So here's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 plus 4. Ah, so on all this together, there are 24. 6 times 4 is 24. If I subtract, how many are left? Yeah, 2 right there. Let's write. What are these 2 called? Remainders. R-E, main, M-A-I-N, der, D-E-R. If I had a highlighter, I'd probably highlight my remainders, quite honestly. And I'd highlight on the division house just to show them these are the perfect groups and highlight the extras. So how would I write this? I'd say 6, remainder 2. What am I really saying? I'm saying, hey, when you have 26 objects, you can make 6 perfect groups of 4, and there are going to be 2 extras. All right, boys, read me the equation. Girls, what's the whole amount? Good, 33. And what are we going to do with 33 objects, Felipe? That's right, we're going to split them into 10. All right, what should I draw? Whatever you want to. And how do we make sure we keep these 33 objects fair? We want fair groups of 10. Yeah, start by doing 10. I'm going to do check marks. It's easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How do I know when to stop? Yeah, when I reach 33, but to keep it fair, we're going to make another group of 10. Well, you know what? I can talk to y'all and not count because Miss Pierce knows 10 and 10 is, 20. And another 10 is what? Right, 30. So go ahead and get you 30 check marks. How many will be extra? Yeah, 3, because we should know, and I'm going to wait. Let me wait till y'all have them and then look up at the TV, and that's how I know you're ready. I know right here, just looking, don't write. I know 3 groups of 10 is 30, and 3 extra make 33, right? Well, that was kind of your multiplication. In division, you're saying 33 objects divided by perfect groups of 10 makes 3 perfect groups of 10, right? With 3 extras. 3 groups of 10, remaining 3. All right, so now, sadly, it's not going to look like this. Sadly, you're going to see word problems. So first row, can y'all read us about Anthony? And while they're reading, y'all look at the TV. So they read about Anthony. All right, then we summarize because that's what you should be drilling and killing. What are we looking for? One word. Flowers. Flowers where? Each vase. So I want the flowers in each vase. Keyword each. Each one is either being grouped together or grouped apart. Each is a grouping word. Do y'all have any other math keyword? Oh, yeah, splitting. Ooh, if it's equal, you know what? If it's equal, it's fair. And when do you want math to be fair? When you are sharing. I want y'all to write fair share. I'd get up and I'd be talking while they're and making sure that they have all my marks. So when we see split, what you're really doing is dividing. And when you divide a bag of candy, y'all know you want it to be fair. When you see those fair share words, it's division. Plus, it makes sense. Each vase isn't going to hold all the flowers. Each vase is going to hold a part. Y'all write the word part. What's bigger, the part of the pizza or the whole pizza? Yeah, whole pizza. Parts are smaller, and to get small in math, you either subtract or divide. It's division because it's fair share. So what's our whole amount? 18 flowers. Okay. 18 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to take forever. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 whole flowers. Now, I could have done it like that, couldn't I? And what do I want the 18 flowers in? 6 vases. So basically what we want is 18 divided by groups of 6. Y'all write that and then look up at the TV so I know you're ready. So I'm going to go find groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all do it on your paper too. Go circle all your groups of 6 and then raise your hand when you're ready. All right, all together. How many groups of 6 did y'all make? Yeah, 3. Did y'all have any extras? No, me either. The answer is 3. 18 split into groups of 6 makes 3 whole groups. You know why that is? Because there are 3 groups of 6. 1, 2, 3. And repeated addition, yeah, is multiplication. 3 groups of 6 is 18. All right, this next one. Girls, read us about Scotty. You should be looking at the TV while they read. If the girls are bumpy, make them reread. If someone's not looking, make them reread. All right, the question is right here. You shouldn't highlight everything. Here's the question. How many pages will he use? I want one word. What am I looking for? No, how many is not one word. What am I looking for? Pages. Pages what? Used. It's like a sentence, a short sentence. Pages used. All right, are there any math keywords in there? Each, yes. What do I know each? Each is each one being grouped together or each being grouped apart? Well, let's see. Let me think. I'm not real sure if it's divide. Yes, I know the whole paper's division, but what on a real worksheet or a test, we don't know. So think this, how many pages will he use? Do you have a whole amount? Yeah. He collected 28 leaves. So this is the whole amount of leaves. Part of the leaves are going on each page. So each page is another part. How could I solve this? What should I start doing? Drawing what? Yeah, the 28 leaves. Let's do it in our equal array. Let's do leaves in an array. I'm going to do L's. Why do you think L? Ah, L for leaves. All right, here we go. How many leaves should I draw? Just draw 28 randomly again? I mean, because I can, right? Yeah, or let's draw into 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leaves. He places 7 leaves on each page. So 7 leaves is 1 page, right? Y'all write that. Is that all the leaves he had was 7? No, he has 28. So let's draw, if that's 7, let's start a new row and start counting 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. New row. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. New row. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 leaves. And look at the word problem. 7 leaves on each page. There's 7. 7. 7. 7 equals a page. 7 leaves go on a page. So how many pages is he going to use? 4. And I didn't draw a division house because math can be worked tons of ways. I can do just whole groups randomly, or I can make even arrays. All right, last one. Let's read it together as a whole class. Stay together. All right, if someone's not with you, start over. All right, so the question is right here. See the question mark? Here's your question sentence. What is the, and that should not be last, it should be least. What is the least number of vans? So what are we looking for? Vans. Vans for what? To carry students. So you want the least number of vans to carry students. Well, least number of vans to carry students. Do we have any key words? Each. Each, the kids can be grouped together or each student can be grouped apart, right? Do you have a whole amount? Yeah, you have a total of 26. So if you have the whole amount, guess what you're missing? Part. Yeah, and parts, are they bigger or smaller than whole amounts? Smaller. Well, the only way to get small in math is to just subtract or divide. Well, which one matches our each? Division. So basically you have 26 students. Let's just draw them. They're not going to get, look, there's a kid. He doesn't have arms or legs. That's okay. 2 kids, 3 kids, 4. I want y'all to draw yourselves 26 kids. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26 kids. We all want to go on the field trip. Take us with us, blah, blah, blah. Everyone get their 26 whole kids. What do you know about the students? That they're riding in vans. And what do I know about the vans? Each van can carry 6. Okay, so watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these 6 kids, that's one van, right? Just watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another group of 6. Another van, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another group of 6 kids is another full van. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6 is another van. And that's not 6. So I want you to think about this if this were a field trip. If this were, I want y'all, first of all, let me back up. Y'all go ahead and now go group 6. Y'all should have 4 groups of 6 with 1 left. And I'd wait for them. Walk around, make sure they're with you. Praise them if they're doing a great job. All right, so let's say this is a real field trip. Look at the question, what's the least number of vans to carry? If I say that the answer is 4, do all the kids get on the bus? Or are all kids going on the field trip? All 26? No. How do you know no? Yeah, there's 1 kid left out. So 4 vans is not going to be enough. What's the least number of vans you need to carry everyone? 5. Very good. What you basically have is 4 full vans of 6, which I believe we've done that over here. 4 groups of 6 is 24. So we have 4 vans of 6 plus a leftover, which is, I don't think Miss Pierce counted right, did I? Should have 2 left over, huh? Whoop. 2, 4, 6. 2. Oh, because I put 7 over here. Oopsie. All right. But see, doing my math. So you have 4 full vans of 24, but the 5th van is going to carry 2. So the answer is 5. This is the new thing in 4th grade, is making you do division. And yes, you get the right answer. Here would be the answer. 26 divided by 6 is 4 groups of 6 with 2 remaining, right? But in this instance, it's not 4. It's not 4 remainder 2. It's 5. Because when it's people, if your people are your leftovers, you want to take them too. So it's 4 plus a van for the leftovers. Got to watch out for those.